Okay, hello. Happy birthday to me. I'm 28 today. I'm officially in the late 20s. Hallelujah. So, I thought I would do a video where I pass on some of my half-assed late 20s knowledge. 28 things that I have learned by 28. God, I hope I've written 28 things down. I fucking didn't. I wrote 27, so the last one I'll have to make up. Stay tuned for whatever that is. Yes, 28 things that I've learned by 28. Some of them are serious, some of them are trifling, but still helpful. All of these are things that I wish I had known when I was younger. Like, much younger. Like 15, 14. Why am I starting at 15 and going down 14? Whatever. Anyways, I cannot remember in what order I wrote these. So we're just gonna go in order. As I am drinking a mimosa at 8 p.m. Actually, that's the number one thing that I've learned. Things I've learned by 28. Mimosas are for any time of the day. Most rules are stupid and made up, so don't follow them if they're dumb. Most of them are just there to control you for no fucking reason. So have a mimosa any time of the day. It's fantastic and refreshing. Except the sugar content is extremely high. Yep. So that was number one. Number two, start a savings account now. Absolutely yes. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 26 watching this. I don't care if you're 13. If you have a paper route, if that's even something that people have anymore, just fucking save your money, okay? Just start a savings account now. Because you'll never know when you have to do something that's really expensive, like move to New York, and it costs you like 10 grand to find one fucking apartment that's like okay. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm in Jersey, but that's besides the point. Start saving now. It's a good habit to start, and it's never too early, because before you know it, you're gonna find yourself broke in your early to mid 20s and wonder, where the fuck did all my money go? Have I been doing absolutely nothing my whole life? No, you've just been spending it on frivolous shit like alcohol, which, by the way, you will get tired of. I'm only drinking because it's my birthday, and I never drink. Literally never. Number three, sometimes life sucks and it's not your fault. It's true. There's so many things in life you can't control, and you can be doing everything right, and there are just assholes out there that will actually want to make your life hell because you are doing everything right, because they hate you for it, and then they do, and then life sucks for you, and you think it's your fault, but it's not. And it's really important to realize when it's not your fault and to try to take some of that guilt off of you. It'll save you so much pain. So much pain. Number four, though, is that sometimes life sucks and it is your fault. Sometimes, there's a lot going on about like removing toxic people from your life and blah, 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 blah. But have you ever stopped to think for 1 second that you might be the toxic person? Because that is a possibility. Because you're not fucking perfect either. I'm not fucking perfect. Everybody has toxic tendencies. Everybody. However you want to measure them, by your zodiac sign, by your fucking MBTI personality profile, or whatever. Just everybody has toxic traits. So once in a while, you really need to look at yourself, look in the mirror, and be like, am I being a dumbass? Like, am I creating my own problems? Maybe I need to stop blaming my problems on other people and see what I can do to change my situation. But then know the difference, of course. Know the difference between when someone is just screwing you over and then when you're screwing yourself. Oh, yes, what wisdom. Number 5, get a skincare routine ASAP, because wrinkles will start coming sooner than you think. I am an actress and an entertainer, and so I have more incentive than most to try and look 16 to 18 for as long as I fucking can. So, please, you need to get a skincare routine as soon as possible. It's pretty simple. A deep clean, a deep moisturizer, and exfoliate. Okay? I exfoliate daily because I hear that's what Beyonce's dermatologist says to do, and if Beyonce's dermatologist says to exfoliate daily, I'm gonna exfoliate daily. So I do. Number 6, being too busy for friends. As you grow up, you will realize that when you become an adult, it's not like when you're a fucking kid and you guys get together for a play date and you're on the playground all the time and your friendship is measured on how much you communicate with each other, especially when you're in school, because you have to see everybody all the time, every day. When you grow up and you become an adult, you have to have a job and you have to pay bills, you have to pay rent. Sometimes you get married, sometimes you get other hobbies, sometimes you have other things that you're involved in, and you can't give all your fucking time to your friends. You just can't. You just can't. And some people will get their feelings hurt by that. And like, it's only justified to a certain extent, I think. But real adult friendships you can pick up like you never fucking like separated in the first place. An adult friendship is realizing like sometimes life takes you in different places, and if you really care about someone, then sometimes you just need to give them their space. And there's nothing wrong with that. Having an adult friendship is not expecting like the fucking world out of everybody every single moment of your life, and realizing that their world doesn't fucking revolve around you. And so don't freak out when you don't lose touch with friends sometimes. And sometimes you'll have to make an effort to go reach out. Whatever, it happens. It's just part of growing up. Don't freak out about it. Eating healthy. Start eating healthy now, because one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? You're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, what in the hell? I thought I was gonna be skinny forever. You won't be. Sooner or later, hormones do catch up with you, either hormones or antidepressants, and you will gain weight. And it's not just about gaining weight, it's really about being healthy inside too. And it's really fucking simple, guys. It's so fucking simple. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and water. Okay? That's what 90% of your fucking diet should be. That's it. And then everything else, just do whatever the fuck you want. Just make sure that like most of the things you eat are fruits, veggies, lean meats, and water. Like, that's it. It's really that fucking simple. Don't let anyone tell you that it's more complicated than that. Okay? Please don't. That is literally it. Number 8. Hydrate before you start drinking. Before a long night of drinking, drink some Gatorade or a multivitamin, some Pedialyte. Don't wait till after you've destroyed yourself and you're about to die. Do it beforehand. Trust me, it will serve you well, which is something that I did not do before I started drinking tonight. So I did not follow my own advice. Number 9. There are way more stupid people in the world than you think. And when you realize that, you will start to give less of a fuck about what people say. I think I can say this because I am somewhat, I don't know, TikTok semi-famous, which sounds really weird and pretentious to say, but like honestly, like, you know, mean comments and shit they do bother me, like they still do. But the more that it happened, the more I realized, I'm like, wow, there are really like a lot of really stupid people out in the world, like really, really stupid. And so it would be really stupid of me to keep on caring so much about what they say, even with my level of anxiety, which is pretty high. Trust me, there are so many more idiots in the world than you think. Don't take everybody's word for gospel, okay? Hopefully that makes you feel better about people talking shit about you. Oh yeah, number 10. Like I said, most rules are made up and don't matter. I think I said that about mimosas, but it goes for other things. Things like religion, things like, I don't know, gender norms, things like, I don't know, whatever the concept of being ladylike is. Most rules are made up for the purpose of controlling people and controlling the masses, and a lot of them are bullshit. Examine them and see if they make sense, and every once in a while break a few, because why not? Because some of them are really fucking stupid. I don't have anything much wiser to say about that. Maybe in another video I will, but that's all I have at this moment. 11. Therapy. Assume that you need it and go. Just do it. You might go and just need one session or two and be all tweaked up and ready to go. You might need 3 to 5 years of it or something. Like me, I'm probably gonna need way more than that. Just assume that you need therapy and just fucking go. Just do it. It doesn't hurt to get a little tune-up on the old noggin, okay? Like, just do it. Nobody is perfect. Everybody experiences trauma. You never know what's been shaken loose up there. So just get yourself checked out. Just like you get your lady parts and your other parts checked out. Check out your brain parts. Check out your brain parts. Ooh, fashion basics. Keep your fashion basics. Fashion doesn't have to be complicated. Little black dress, fantastic. Little black dress, black pumps, red lipstick. I live by it. It's so simple. It works for everything. It works every time. I'm wearing a little black dress right now. And it takes a lot of guesswork out of trying to look good if that's really intimidating to you. The basic. There is, number 13. There is a third puberty in your 20s. There's the first puberty when you're around 8 years old and you start getting your hormones and shit and whatever. And then when you're in your teens, like when the hormones start like raging and you start getting like sexual urges and shit. And then like if you're a woman, you're getting your period and it's just like, And then in your 20s is when your metabolism just starts to fail for no reason, usually because you're a woman and your body is preparing to have a baby that you may or may not fucking ever have. I want to, but you may not fucking have, and it just starts to collect fat everywhere and you're just like, where is this coming from? It's like, it's on autopilot. It's your third puberty, which is the reason why you need to start eating right now. That's all I'm saying. Just be aware of that. Just be aware that third puberty is a big possibility, so don't be completely shocked when it comes. Number 14. You will either hate or love one parent more than you did in youth. I definitely love my mother so much more than I did when I was younger, and I don't speak to my father anymore at all and have no idea if he's dead or alive. So that's the illustration of that. Just make peace with that. Probably won't be as extreme as my situation, but just know your perspective will change. Wow. Number 16. Oh no, number 15. You may find out that your parents were actual pieces of shit, which is fine. It's kind of fine. It's not really fine, but like when you consider that none of us are perfect and all of us are just like stumbling along trying to figure shit out and figure life out. And when you were a kid, you definitely like worshiped your parents, right? But when you get older, you might find out that either like they were doing the best they could, but they were complete fucking morons, or they were assholes. So get ready for that realization. Yeah, so never meet your heroes. I don't even know if that makes sense. Number 16. Accept your flaws and learn to laugh at them. Because if you accept your flaws and learn to laugh at them, then nobody can tell you shit. Because if you accept the things that are fucked up about you and the things, even the things that you have to fix, then people can't tell you about you and make you feel bad about yourself. I know I'm a drama queen. I know I'm a diva. So when people say that shit about me, it kind of rolls off my back because I'm like, I know. They're like, you crazy. I'm like, I know. I know, I'm a Leo, I'm ENTP. I know that I have narcissistic tendencies, which by the way, I look out for because that's a toxic behavior. So I need to make sure like I police that, you know, a little bit. But I also know like I have a temper, like I tend to overreact about a lot of things. Like there are a lot of things about me that are flawed, but I know them, I accept them. I accept them as things that I have to work on. Some things that I have to work on, but they probably won't go away immediately. But nobody can make me feel bad about it because I already know, like what, like you can't fucking tell me nothing. You wanna tell me I'm crazy? I know I'm crazy. Okay, tell me something else new. Boring. Alright. Number 17. This is something someone asked. Getting someone's attention as far as in the dating world. Look, fuck that. Stop trying to get people's attention. Just be you, because life is too goddamn short to try and get the attention of one goddamn person who may not give a fuck about you. I know that's kind of like a hard truth or something, or that's really harsh, but they may not give a fuck about you. And if they don't, then fuck them. Especially if like you're a quality person. If you're an asshole or like a narcissist or something, then maybe you do need to change yourself like a lot. But like, no, don't fucking change who you are just to get one person's attention. Fuck them. Be who you are. Like what you like. As long as you're being a good person and trying to be the best person you can be, fuck them. Be who you are. You know, motherfuckers always come trying to knock at your door when you're not trying. It's always when you're not trying is when motherfuckers try to come and get into your pants and shit. That's definitely how I got married. And I was very young, and at a very young age, I was just like, you know what, I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna get my grades, and I'm gonna go to school, and I'm gonna get my own life. I'm gonna get my own money. I don't give a fuck for nobody. And then this motherfucker comes around flirting and shit. I'm like, God, man. And then we got married. You know, like just live for yourself, man. And if that person doesn't like you or you don't get their attention, fuck them. There's 7.5 billion people out there, and there's no way you're ever gonna run through all of them because you're not gonna visit every country in the world for one, and for the other, even if you don't visit every country in the world, that's still a lot of fucking people. Statistically, there is somebody out there that loves you exactly the way you are. So chill. Just be yourself. Fuck getting people's attention. You do not exist to be like to be completed. You don't exist to be completed or to complete somebody else. You don't exist to be a half of a whole. You exist to be you. Just fucking be you. Fuck everybody else. Fuck that person who you want attention from. Fuck them. If they're interested in you, then they will come to you as you are and love you as you are. Otherwise, honestly, fuck them. Let me see. 18, another question. Talking back to haters with grace and style. Nicque, how do you do it? Well, first of all, I watch a lot of BBC, and I am a student of British humor, as well as John Mulaney. And I pick up a lot of like ways to talk smoothly. But honestly, talking back to haters, good God, a bird. It becomes very easy when you realize that you really have nothing to prove. And I'm a person who naturally wants to be right all the time. I'm a person who naturally has to prove that I am right all the time. I know that about myself. But I have learned that sometimes you don't have anything to prove. People will try to argue things with you, and for me, there's some things that I'm just not gonna argue because there's no point. I'm not gonna argue with you if you're a racist, if you're a sexist, and people will be like, oh, but you gotta talk to people that have different opinions than you, and I'm like, okay, cool, well, you know what, for my own mental health, I'm not going to debate my worth as a person, as a woman, or a person of color, or whatever. Like, that's not a debate that's worth having. I don't care about that person thinking that I'm right or not, because they're a piece of shit if they think otherwise. I'm sorry, but that's just a fucking fact, okay? And so, the thing is, like, you don't have to prove everything to everybody. And so once you care about your peace more than you care about being right, you can pretty much like talk you can talk back to haters really, really easily and just be like, okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because that's what makes people so mad, because people like that, haters, they want to argue with you. But when you don't argue with them, they get so fucking mad. Because that's what they want. They just want the attention. They want attention and they want energy from you. So once you take away that ability from them to suck that energy out of you, they get so mad. And guess what? You win anyway because they're stupid. Your calmness will make them so angry, and it's worth it. Number 19. Sometimes you have to channel Meghan Markle with grace and style and poise, and just, be regal. And sometimes you gotta be Cardi B. Seek the wisdom to know the difference between when you have to use each. Story of my life. Number 20, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Your gut knows things before your brain does. It's like a fight or flight thing. It's like instinct, animal instinct. Instinct knows when you're in danger before you're able to process it. Please trust your gut. I wish I had known this. I don't know if this could have saved me from things, but I definitely would have saved myself a lot of anxiety and self-doubt if I had just trusted my gut in certain situations. So if your gut is telling you that something is dangerous, trust it. Doesn't mean run away immediately, but just monitor it. And sometimes it does mean like run away immediately, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a friendship, whatever. Just listen to your gut. Trust it. Trust me. Everything that you love as a child, you will eventually return to it. So don't abandon it. There are a lot of things that we think we can't be interested in anymore because we're adults. Not true. Eventually, when you grow up, you're going to revert to whatever made you happy when you were a kid. Case in point, I have watched Avatar about 5 times in the last 2 months, I think. And I'm about to rewatch all of Teen Titans soon because I just found out it's on HBO Max. It's not that serious, man. Hold on to the things that make you happy as a kid, because it's gonna be priceless when you grow up. Just hold on to it. The less stuff you own, the better. This might be a personal thing, but I prefer to be minimalist. I hate owning things. It just makes moving harder because you will have to move. Just get rid of things. Like, get rid of things as much as you can. Literally own only what you need. Only what you need, and then a little bit more. Like, I think we've gotten rid of a lot of things in our home, and I feel like I could get rid of so much more. Actually, oh God, I really want to get rid of stuff right now. Oh God, let me move on to the next one. Keep hot sauce in your bag because you never know when you need it. I do. I keep Tabasco in my bag all the time. I think it's a country thing to do, but honestly, I think it's a good life skill. Credit cards. Get a credit card. You have to build credit so you can buy nice things like cars and houses and stuff. It's really stupid because credit is not real money, but for some reason, that's just the way of the world. Buy a credit card and pay it off, but keep it paid off at 70%. That means don't pay it off 100%, keep it paid at 70%. I cannot remember why. I just know that that's what you're supposed to do, and that's what I do. So do that. Number 25, hosting parties. However much food you are making, you are definitely making too much. Don't make so much food because you will waste it. And if you think you're gonna make people take plates home with you, they might not, and then you'll be stuck with a whole bunch of shit in your fridge that you're not gonna eat by yourself. Even if you're married, there's just no way you're gonna go through. It's like eating a whole Thanksgiving dinner by yourself. Fuck that. 26. just live life just a little bit like you're poor. Just a little bit. Like food, like we eat rice and beans all the time. Just like when I was growing up and was super poor and living near the projects and shit, we still eat rice and beans because first of all, the way I make it is fucking delicious. Second of all, it's healthy. Third of all, it's fucking cheap. Cut corners where you can because then you can use your money to spend on things that you really, really love. Like, I don't know, like I want to spend my money on traveling and being able to go see my friends whenever I want, and that's kind of where I'm right now, and I love that. So yeah, just live some parts of your life just a little bit like you're poor. Just a little bit. Trust me, it will help so much. 27. If you're a wine drinker, your taste for barefoot wine will wear off. I remember the day it happened. I think I was 26 and I had some barefoot wine and I drank it, and then all of a sudden my taste buds grew up, went through puberty, and were like, this tastes like Welch's grape juice. Oh God. It will happen. I don't know when, but it will. So just be prepared to buy more expensive liquor. I don't know. Number 27. Oh no, that was number 27. Number 28. What should number 28 be? Oh my God. What should number 28 be? What should number 28 be? Well, I guess for number 28, I can think of something that I wish I could tell my younger self now. Yes, I know. Number 28. None of your plans will work out. Almost absolutely none. Every plan that you have for your life is almost guaranteed to fall through. Almost. Some of them will work out, but a lot of them will fucking not. And a lot of the things that you think matter now won't matter. Won't matter. Like how popular you were in high school, whether you were able to afford nice clothes in high school, whether you hung out with cool kids in high school, sometimes even your college degree, which is really sad because my college degree was very expensive in that I didn't have to pay money, but I did have to pay 5 years of my life serving active duty in the Air Force, and that did a number on me. But there's there's a lot of things that don't matter. A lot of things. Some of them are like things that your parents expect of you, or things that your parents want you to do, or like what certain people think of you. Like, you know, I think at a certain point when you start growing up, you realize that all you want to do is be happy and peaceful. And so just know that if you're younger and you're going through things that are pretty trivial, and by trivial I mean like, you know, I don't know, like social stuff, and trust me, I went through like rough stuff when I was a kid, like abuse wise and stuff. But just know that there's a lot of things in life that just don't matter. There's a lot of things that you're gonna be told when you're younger that matter, but they don't. And once you grow up and you realize and you let go of that, you're just gonna be so much more happier. So much more happier. So, yeah, those are my 28 things that I've learned by 28. I don't know if they help at all, but it's the best that I can do at 8 on a Friday when I've been drinking champagne for a while now. Also, there's mac and cheese in the oven that I definitely need to take out. So yeah, that's my 28 things learned by 28. Thank you very much. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, please actually like it with the little thumbs up thing. And then subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about in the future. Happy birthday to me. I am 28 today. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I need to go check on my mac and cheese. So bye.